Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm in the bottle. I'm in the bottle. I'm in the bottle.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
I'm not in the bottle.
You're out of the bottle, y'all. I'm out of the bottle. Well, I'm into a bottle already.
In the bottle.
Little tequila today. Savage AF. You know what it is. It's your boy Black Pedro.
Ah, Shang. And I want to let y'all know, thank y'all for jumping into the feed. I see y'all, Lady Hazel May, Breezy JJ, Christina Brown, Wendy, JRNYC in the building. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Thank you for joining us Monday through Friday live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook, guys. Mondays and Fridays, typically we're on 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday, like it is today, through Thursday, like it will be in 2 days. We'll be on 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you miss us live, what happens, Shane?
If you miss us live, you are a horrible human being. But if you don't miss, no, I'm sorry, that was wrong. that was way over the line.
I wasn't trying to judge nobody.
Yeah, but what you need to do is, if you do go to the page, and we had a lot of new people yesterday, and we're gonna get a lot of new people. I've added 1,000 new people to our Facebook page, so I'm trying to really get it in there. And so what you do is you go to the thing and boom, bam, bing. Ring the bell. You ring the bell, then you're in there. Pedro, put it up there to let them know where they go to.
Shit. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Banner time. Stop. Yeah. Banner time. YouTube.com/c/SavageAF. All one word.
Nicole H. No, Moms is in the building. Moms is in the building. Okay, tone only one. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Hey, mister. Let me tell you something. That was some old school shit I just hit you with, but you won't know because I'm 75 years old and I have the skin of a 64-year-old. So,
what's your secret?
That's my secret. I suck the souls out of children, out of their forehead. Listen, is there a little bit of an echo?
Just a little bit in the. Well, it's more like the atmosphere of the room, not like a digital echo.
Okay, cool. All right, check this out. This is what I want to let y'all know. Also, you need to subscribe to the podcast version of the show, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and 1, 2. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Hit it.
SoundCloud, yeah.
Now, ladies. Come on, if your panties ain't wet after what he just hit you with,
I don't even know.
I don't know what
to the show anymore.
Why are you even wearing panties if you can't, understand what just happened just now? Do you understand the ramifications and repercussions? What happened to your cornbread just now? You have no idea. You have no idea. So
my mother's in the building, and I'm in her building, so it
makes sense. It makes sense. Yo, Garlene Kane, what's going on? Now make sure you tell your friends, and your friends to subscribe to the channel. Stop playing around. I don't know why I got to tell you this every day. Go to the page, give me some thumbs up, give me some subscribes, and make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Ba ba ba. And make sure you follow at Comedian Shang on the IG. And if you do, you're a good person. You're a good person.
You get to live another day.
All right, so
y'all.
Make sure you do that.
That's what it is. Make sure you're also on Amazon Prime, getting your SHANGRY in.
It's on Amazon now. It's no longer on Prime.
The same shit, man. Whatever. It's all right. Just Amazon. There you go. But it's out there. Shang is SHANGRY on Amazon. We also have, if you go to theblackpedro.com.
If you go to this, bam, there he is.
Theblackpedro.com/shop. Black Pedro begins. The album is ready. It's here for y'all, man. Go
right,
get it.
it's right there. And if you see that cover, you know that is all not a representation
it's
of the material that you're going to hear on it. Also, but mine, I'm going to keep it real. It is pretty shangry. So you can go to Amazon, you can watch it, and if you watch it, you're a good person. If you don't, guess what? You're probably going to eventually get hit by a car, and I might be driving.
Watch out now. All right, y'all. So here we go, man. It is
Wait a minute, hold on. I just want y'all to know, anytime you see me and Black Pedro on a live show, you need to come out and check us the fuck out.
Check us. All right. So
wait, you got to do it now. You got to do that. Go ahead.
I said no cheese on my cheeseburger. I don't know. I just feel like that's how I feel sometimes.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's how I feel like sometimes when they mess up your order, you kind of feel like that. Going medieval.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm sorry, man. That's what came out when I saw the picture. It's called freestyling, improv.
Yes.
All right. So
I understand. I understand, young man. I get it.
Savage AF, y'all. July 6th. Remember 6 months ago today when we saw white people scaling the wall like the cracker monkeys they were? That was just 6 months ago, guys. So July 6th, we're, past halfway through this year. It's 2021. It is a Tuesday. Let's go up. We're going to end today with a SHANGRY, of course.
Yes.
The topic of which will be the double standard in full effect.
Yep.
Full effect mode, yo. Before we get into that, though, Black Pedro popping today. Who you with? That's a simple question. Who you with? We'll talk about it. But before we go into that, don't fund me. Rudy Giuliani has a GoFundMe site. It's trying to raise $5 million. You're going to laugh when you hear how much he has so far. But before we get into that, Sidelined, ESPN sportscaster, sports reporter, sports journalist Rachel Nichols has been removed as the sideline reporter for the NBA Finals, which start tonight between Phoenix and Milwaukee.
But just a side note, who you got?
Well, let's add that as part of the conversation when we get to that.
Oh, okay.
When we get to that, we'll talk about it. But before we get into that, like I said, it is July 6th, 2021. And we are going to begin today's show with one of our most important and pressing questions that we ask here on Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. We are asking this question at the top of the show.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
False start, y'all. False start. Sha'Carri Richardson will not be running in the Olympics. It has been decided she has not been selected for the 4x1 relay, which was her last shot at being on the team and competing at all. And again, this is for an unacceptable amount of marijuana found in her system. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, so just to clarify, she had no chance of running in the in the 100-meter dash as an individual because her drug test negated her victory at the U.S. Olympic trials. So that was out of the window. That was not going to happen. But her one shot was that she could have still been selected by the U.S. Olympic Committee, the U.S. Olympic team, to be a part of the 4x1 relay. But that was not awarded to her. They, didn't want to. Basically, they were like, we don't want to, make any exceptions to the rules. Just before the competition, just basically didn't want to give her any special treatment. If that holds up for all other athletes over time, then I can't argue with that. It's the rules are the rules. Even if we don't agree with them, you can't just break them and expect.
Yeah, you know what? First,
but they need to change. They need to change.
They need to change. They're archaic. And bottom line, I wanted to see this sweet thing run. I want, hey, sweet thing, hey, girl,
she's fast.
Hey,
she's really fast, and she has, you know, a lot of spark and energy and personality. So yeah, it would have been great to see her run.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah,
but you know, kids, that's why they say don't do drugs. You know, it truly can affect your life, and in this instance, it affected her. What started off as wee, you know, turned into what damn. And of course, we don't think that's. Well, you know, I can only say it's right because it's the rules, but
okay.
But it's, you know, marijuana is not a performance enhancing drug in any sport unless cupcake and burrito eating or video games, right? Like maybe it helps these motherfuckers out in Call of Duty or FIFA soccer or some shit. But you know, other than that, it's not a performance enhancing drug. So I'm not sure that it should be a banned substance.
Pedro, have you ever partook and decided to just start running all around the neighborhood fast? No, it's just not.
You know, I get high and I be hooping. You know, I'll smoke a blunt before I get out on the court. You know,
but you're not out there. You're not out there smoking women. Look at this lady's legs. Jesus,
they would run circles around, nigga. We would still be on our hands and knees in the blocks in this picture.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all fired the gun? Well, hold on. You know, me and you would be.
I'm just going to watch her ass run. I'm just going to watch her. So,
yeah.
Well, I think America.
It's not a performance enhancing drug.
You know what? America don't want to win because how do you not? Yeah, they don't want to win.
Well, here's the thing. You know, most likely we're stacked and have, you know, several competitive runners. She was obviously the best of them. But it's going to be something like Jamaica. It's usually Jamaica and the United States competing for these things, to be realistic. Or unless there's some, you know, Negro from Britain or some shit.
Wait. And he's normally from Jamaica. he just relocated. So basically, we gonna lose.
We're not. Well, I'm not gonna say that. But Sha'Carri Richardson has lost. She has lost out on her opportunity to compete in her first Olympics at her first opportunity, even though she had qualified. But, you know, this marijuana got her banned. So it's unfortunate. The place she smoked it is it's legal in Oregon, but that doesn't matter. You know, none of that matters. So it's sad, you know. It will hurt the team. It could cost us a gold medal. You're right, Shang. I don't know that it will. I don't want to say that. I don't know who our next best. I don't know who came in second. You know, rarely do we pay attention to that.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna let you know something. I pay attention to who came in second, and we're gonna fucking lose. We're gonna fucking lose, and that's it. And you know why we're gonna lose? We're gonna put somebody out there that is just not at the same fucking tempo as this young lady was. And it's because of a fucking joint. It's because of some weed. Stop it. You know, in fact, I found the other girl who that they got. I found a picture. This is her, the second place girl. This is her.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. She's got to be better than that. If she made it to the U.S. Olympic trials, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm just saying.
The one-legged dude, she lost to a one-legged. Okay.
I'm just letting you know. That's what's going to happen. Y'all might as well get ready for it. And we got Her Eminence, Miss Adverb. If she showed up drunk, it would have been a different situation. Well, that's a little different. But
how do we address the Minister of Defense here, Miss Adverb? It's not her. I don't think it's eminence, but her ministership. Pastor is not. No, I don't know. She's a minister of defense minister. Oh yeah, Minister Adverb. That's what we call it.
But also look at this note from Lady Hazel May. My sister said 2 women from Africa were disqualified for too much testosterone in their bloodstream. Okay, so that I could kind of see. That could be. That sounds more like PEDs, you know, performance enhancing drugs. So in that situation, yes.
see you later, ladies, or let's figure out how many poppy seeds you ate off your lemon muffin or whatever. But something like that, sure. Testosterone is definitely performance enhancing in sports and physicality. When you're exerting yourself, testosterone
and you know what?
It's basically what it's for. Testosterone isn't good for dinner parties or orchestra or going to the ballet and shit, but testosterone is great for fucking sports, man. So
now, if you saw some of the female athletes from Africa rubbing their dick, then maybe they eat too much testosterone.
Or unless it was like, King T'Challa's guard, the lady guard. Yeah. Well,
I would have believed
testosterone, them chicks the hell up. You know what I mean?
Right. But no,
Jamaica Lynch, we see you in the building. Yvonne Overton, I see you as well. Hey, baby.
Yeah, it's a wrap. America, you're gonna lose, and you deserve it. Sometimes I'm a hater on America because sometimes I'm like, well, bitch, you deserve to lose. The way you treat us, you deserve to lose because America sometimes be on that old fuck shit. And and when I see America in these streets, run hands. Merry Christmas. Because this is what the track basically, that's America on the end, number one. And it's that's what's gonna happen.
No ass backwards with it. Hey, we'll see. But we'll see. I'm sure the United States will still be extremely competitive in the 100 meters.
Stop it.
Hey, no, literally, we dominate that sport. Like I said, it usually comes down to Jamaica and us.
Right. Jamaica, look at that. That was Jamaica again. Okay. So Jamaica does smoke us. And not only in the women's, but the men's,
Hussein has been insane.
Hussein is insane, but you're right. It is a false start. And unfortunately, this is the situation we're in. But I still give props to her and hope. And Nike released a press release saying that they're still she owned up to her mistake and they're still going to back her. I wonder if they're going to still back her now.
They are, because she still has a bright future. She is very young. I believe she's 21. So she can still run. Listen, Allison Felix is about to run, and she's 30 something. I think she's damn near 40 at this point. You keep in shape, you do what you do. She can definitely compete and dominate, and will probably get better and stronger and faster over these years. So we wish her. And I guess as far as the Olympics go, is the best part about the pandemic is that it's shortened the window between the 2020 and the 2024.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So in 3 years, she doesn't have to wait another 4, but she can wait 3 more years and be right back at it. And I think she will be.
Well, shout out to her. And I'm going to say this on the feed. I see we got a lot of people on the feed. I'm going to shout out some more people. What's up, Jamaica? What's going on? Hey, Jamaica, welcome. We got a few new people. I want to say to her, hey, girl.
Sha'Carri.
I was going to say, Sha'Carri, if you ain't doing nothing later, I know you got a man. Why don't you run your ass over here? We can smoke a blunt since you ain't gonna go to the Olympics. We can Netflix and chill. What you think, baby? Okay,
that
wasn't good.
I got the dip if you bring the chip. You know what I'm saying, girl?
Yeah, no, okay, that didn't work. But Savage AF, you know what? We still side on the weed smokers. So I'm just letting you know. Props.
It's not performance enhancing as far as sports.
It is. It enhances.
Not in sports.
But in chip eating, destroying that.
Now, if you found out that at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, this motherfucker smoked a blunt first, you'd be like, nah, bro. That's performance enhancing. But that's a whole other story there. Speaking of other stories, we're going to stick with sports. We're going to stick with the lady in the sports. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. But
what the hell that was? What?
Rachel Nichols. She is a white woman. She's there on the left.
Yes.
A sports journalist for ESPN. And she's handled the sidelines of the NBA finals last year. She does a lot of sideline work during live games. Was set to be the sideline reporter for the NBA Finals starting tonight. But was sort of it was quote unquote mistakenly recorded during a conversation, and I'm just hold on, let me find the
what is it? Yeah,
I'm trying to find the exact quote here. I had it. But so on the right of that picture that you put up, Shang, was Maria Taylor,
right?
Who has been chosen to
take her place
starting tonight. Maria Taylor, sort of up and coming at the network.
I'm coming at the network. Although beautiful.
Yeah. Neither of them are sore on the eyes to me, but yeah, they're but they so Maria Taylor, she's sort of up and coming at ESPN, although her contract is ending in a couple months and she opted not to re-up or take the extension, but she's up and coming in the world of sports. Was chosen, I guess, to host the pregame as well. And in response to that, well, not as well. When she was chosen to host the pregame, in this phone conversation that was obtained by the New York Times, what's her face? Rachel Nichols says, "I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football. She covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you are feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which, by the way, I know personally from the female side of it, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You're not going to find it from me or taking my thing away." So for those comments, she's been yanked. As I see it, I see it as basically a crab in a barrel situation, where she admits in this statement that she has seen the lack of diversity at the network as a woman. That's what she's saying.
She was more saying it from a woman's point of view.
But she's like, don't be advancing bitches on my back. You know what I mean? Like, don't be giving bitches my opportunity. Which is like kind of defeats the whole purpose, I believe. I think, I get it.
I'm sorry. Don't be dragging these hoes on my coattails, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and she's worked hard to get where she is. So I'm sure she wants all the opportunities she can get. But also her demographic outside of gender is that, she is a white woman and she is basically trying to stop a black woman from getting an opportunity, or her opportunity as it is, which, is kind of, resonates that voice of, America's general undertone that, this is the white man's country and the white man's air, and you ain't going to take ours, what's ours, because this is ours. All this land is ours, and this air, you smell that air you're smelling? Well, unsmell it, goddammit, because it ain't your air.
Hold on.
It's the white man's air. Unsmell my white air.
Well,
and there's a nigger behind you smelling more of my air.
Jesus Christ, you're scaring the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, Clem. I'm sorry, Clem.
No, that's okay. But listen, no, I really do think that the bottom line is that's not that big of a deal. What she said, honestly, that's a little bit too cancel culture for me. A little bit.
Well, it's it's unfair that it was. The article I read in The Guardian referenced that the Times acquired this, but that the conversation was recorded accidentally. Not quite sure how that happens. So that seems a bit unfair. And, it's not like she said it publicly or anything like that or intended to. So, yes. But at the same time, why you got to shit on the sister? Like, they gave her a gig, and then you're like, nah, she can't have my gig. This my it's like this my town. What you doing in my town? You know what I mean? Like that. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Rach. Slow down.
Yeah, slow down. You're smelling yourself a little too much, Rach. But I know I say don't shit on the other woman. Just go off the prowess and the things that you did on your own. But she couldn't do that, and now she will be watching the game from the same couch as we gonna be watching the game. Not in my couch because I don't like redheads.
Not the exact same couch, but
she will not be there. And so I honestly like to see when people do shit like this. Even though I didn't think it was as big of a deal, I kind of like to see them kind of pay the penalty sometime for their little bullshit. Especially when they get caught off a camera going, I never did like nigger girls. What? Like,
it's there is a thing like maybe she can start to rethink, the fight for diversity and like begin to unify. And I'm not saying that I know that she doesn't, but this didn't seem like a getting behind your sister in a you go girl moment. It was more like, oh, that bitch? Oh no, that bitch ain't getting my job.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll be taking my shit. But check it out. Jeff Keller says craziness is Steven Jackson. I'm sorry, had Rachel's back. Steven needs to worry about Kwame Brown whipping that ass. Wow.
Why are you bringing up bullshit, Jeff? Steven had just gotten over that. And he watched the show, Jeff. Come on, man. Shout out. Follow Jeff Keller, man. Very funny comment.
They definitely follow Jeff Keller and JRA NYC. Follow him too. It is true that Rachel and Diane Sawyer are related. Is it true?
Is it true?
Never forget that both ABC and ESPN are owned by Disney. Now that is a fact, and I bet you she will be back in some capacity, whatever. But you got to understand.
Well, she's not fired or anything. She just lost the gig as the sideline reporter for the NBA Finals,
and which is a big deal. Which is a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
even though it's already a foregone conclusion who's going to win the finals. I hate to break it to all of you. This is breaking news here on Savage AF. Letting you know what's going to happen with the finals. I don't usually give a fuck, but I got to give it to the Buck. Oh, shit.
What?
Who do you think?
Jeff Keller says she said it at a white meeting.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Bucks win. They're from my division, the Pistons division. I'm a root for the East most of the time. So
you just gonna root for them not because they got better skills than Phoenix, but you're gonna root for them because they're from your location.
I'm gonna be honest, as an avid sports fan, I slacking on my pimping this NBA year because the Pistons had an off year such that they, for the first time in my life, were able to acquire the first round. I mean, the number one draft pick for the draft this year. That's how bad we were. But so I didn't follow the season last. So I don't really know a lot about the teams. I know that the Pistons drafted Chris Middleton, who is now balling out for Milwaukee. I know Antetokounmpo is a beast. It hasn't rounded out his game completely. I know Devin Booker is a beast. You know what I mean? I know.
Okay.
So I know that I know these are good teams. I just haven't watched either play. So I can't sit here and fake like, well, Milwaukee's defense is going to shut down the perimeter execution of. I can't say any of that right now. So all I can say is the Milwaukee Bucks are from the Central Division in the East where my Pistons play. So I'm going to go ahead and root for that so that I can say at least my team sucked in the best division.
So that's a horrible explanation.
We were the worst team in the best division.
Which makes us worse. How about that?
Yeah.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
But we 2-3 years away from competitiveness.
We at least 17 years away from actually seeing a championship ring. But Pamela Knox said, my uncle used to play for the Bucks, so we've always been a Bucks household. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Go ahead, girl.
Well, any Phoenix fans out there, good luck. Best of luck to you. What we're looking for is sporty competition. Okay.
Yes, just a thrilling match.
Something
between the Bucks of Milwaukee and the Sun Rays of Phoenix.
Now, I hate Arizona and I hate Milwaukee, but I love the fact that they're competing at a high rate, and I still like the Bucks because of their logo. I've always been partial to Deers.
I also think this is like a kind of battle of the poles of America. Like Phoenix is the devil's anus filled with the hottest flaming hot Cheeto of diarrhea. And then Milwaukee is like Santa Claus's dick in an ice cup. You know what I mean? Like it's cold biscuits, homie.
By the way, that little segment that Pedro said, say that twice.
Santa Claus dick in an ice cup.
Yeah. No,
I dare you to go to a bar and order that as a drink. Yeah, can I get Santa Claus dick in an ice cup?
And if he says,
so then she said, you know what I mean? Like, just act like it's a normal drink and watch the bartender go Google that shit. Like,
and watch him make it like, oh, no problem. We've had 3 of those today. But the reason I don't like
what the fuck is going on? Some TikTok shit? Everybody's ordering Santa Claus dick.
Hey, you want a limit on that Santa dick? You sure? It's and we like to call it the Santa schlong. No, let me see if it's real with you though.
Schlong Island iced tea.
A Schlong Island. enjoy sipping. But no, the end of the day is I like the fact that there was some accountability for some of the shit she said. Some, not a lot, but some.
I mean, yeah, you know, that's what it is. We're gonna leave this subject with Jeff Keller. Bucks have the worst slogan: "Fear the deer," which get caught in headlines. So basically, we turn on the flashlight, Phoenix Suns, and you are you're the sun.
And you're
just shine in their eyes, and they will just freeze up, and then that's what is. That there you go.
Okay, what is it? Wait a minute, what is this? Amy Klobuchar was gracious enough to bow out for Kamala.
I don't know why my mom said that. I'm not sure what that's a reference to.
I don't know either.
The wine may be kicking in, guys. I'm not sure. Here we go, y'all. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang.
Also, since we're almost at the midway point, I want to make sure that I always do this beginning, middle, and end because that is the structure of the show. Make sure
it tells us to do so.
And because I watched a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube, they said that's the format.
The algorithm says.
And so I shall tell you. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast version show, iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Our numbers are going up slowly but surely. Thank you so much for subscribing. We got a bunch of new people, which I'm going to definitely be working on that much harder and much stronger. So make sure you go. And when you do go, you gotta press the button. You gotta press the There you go.
Yes, sir.
All right, now we jump into this next topic, which I think is delicious.
It warms the cockles of my heart. I still am not quite sure where my heart's cockles are, but they are warm.
But what's a cockle?
Yeah. I just want to find it first, and then then we'll get into what is it. You know what I mean? But your boy.
My boy.
America's used to be mayor. Used to be. Well, not just you, Shang. I meant, America's boy. He used to be America's mayor. Right after, in the aftermath of September 11th, when he was mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani.
Wait a minute.
A hero.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Giuliani is magnificent. That motherfucker looks so crazy.
Well, he is turned out to be. Became a Trumpty Dumpty attorney general under him, ultimately a legal counsel and defender of Trumpty Dumpty, and a complete nut bucket, in trying to do so to the point in which he has, had his legal license suspended by the New York bar, and he can't practice law.
Not only can he practice law, also there was other platforms other than Fox News that literally said anytime he comes on, we're going to check him in real time because he lied so profusely, it was crazy. And I know you think that's dye on the side of his face. That's actually runny shit from Trump's ass. Because that's where his face is.
That's where his head just came from.
That's where his head just came from.
Or up his own. It could have been his own ass. Too.
Yeah.
Honestly, that could be his own ass streak juice. He either has his head up his ass or Trump's ass. It's
right.
Rarely out in the open.
Now he's going to try to go to the base. The bottom line is he tries to go to the base because he thinks the base is going to bail him out. Because the base bailed out Trump doesn't mean he's going to bail out Giuliani. And Giuliani is absolutely hated in New York. He was hated in New York even when they said, "Oh, he's the mayor. He's America's mayor." No, there were so many people that hated him because they know he did a whole bunch of dirt in the judicial system in New York City. He did a lot of dirt, and I'm hoping that he pays for it before he fucking dies and comes back to life and starts sucking the blood out of human beings. Yeah. But
here's the story. Here's what we're talking about with this, right? Is and I'm getting this from Vanity Fair. And this is the sub headline. Donald Trump reportedly cut Giuliani off for asking to be paid for his post-election legal work. And his post-election legal work is what, by the way, has gotten him disbarred, or at least is suspended. But in the wake of all of this, Rudy Giuliani, Giuliani, Iggly Googly, Giggity Giggity, he has started the Rudy Giuliani Legal Defense Fund.
Right.
Its goal is to raise $5 million, presumably for Rudy Giuliani's legal defense. Of that $5 million so far, Giuliani, Rudy Booty Juice on the forehead, Iani, has raised. I'm being generous with the banner here, $10,000, but he's raised $9,590 so far.
Are you serious? Wow. I thought I'd make more. Wow.
It's 0.2% of what he needs. Ugh. And I am just on the inside. Like I said, my cockles are warm in my heart, at least.
Yeah, he better sell that ring on his pinky finger.
Yeah. And that'll get him to 0.3% of what he needs. But I think it's just funny that he went all the way out there, put himself out of there to the point in which he completely discredited any bit of, validity he had in this world as just a human man, let alone a lawyer. Like just as an adult who speaks words with their mouth, he is completely incredible, right? And I don't mean it in an awesome sense. I just mean it as not credible.
Okay, right? but the reason is it was first his shit with the Ukraine.
Now he can't get $1 to save his life.
Yeah, exactly. He fucked up when he did the shit with Ukraine, when she was doing some dirty shit over there. He was doing dirty shit where he was up Trump's ass. He started acting fucking nutty buddy after a while, and now that that 10K is wrong. Wait a minute, I'm looking now. It's actually he raised $10. Oh shit,
my bad.
It was $10, and it was $10. Sorry,
and that's like when you're, like sometimes a bartender will put their own $10 in the tip jar, just to
get it going,
just to see it. People tipping, okay, cool. So that's probably his own 10 that he put in.
What? The other thing is Giuliani has always been corrupt. He's always been corrupt, and he's always been part of that. It's just that everybody around Trump gets stained with his shit. And so now Giuliani is part of that. And believe it or not, even though, the ex-president has all this play with sway, 86% of Republicans follow that motherfucker. That's still not the majority of the fucking people in the country. So Giuliani's puzzled why more people haven't come to his defense. Because nobody likes you. We should make a series called Everybody Hates Giuliani, because you suck. You suck giant elephant dick. In fact, I got to find a picture of elephant dick. Yeah. So I can just, I
don't think you have to, Shane.
You sure?
Yeah. You
sure?
Pretty much people.
No, you sure?
Yeah, no.
All right. Yeah. Just for.
I figured out what my mom meant when she brought up the Amy Klobuchar earlier. She was that was in reference to Rachel kind of shitting on Maria Taylor, and my mother was saying that Amy Klobuchar got out of Kamala's way to let her ascend to Madam
Vice President. But I mean, again,
Madam First Black.
First Black. But Giuliani's always been a nutty buddy, and I think that it's great to see that even though they've been winning when it comes to the court, when it comes to the justice system, because he had all these people backing him, and he had the power of the presidency at the time backing him so he could slither through some of the shit. End of the day, he ain't gonna be able to raise that $5 million. Yeah. And why isn't it, if Trump is his boy, if Trump is that's my dude, why ain't Trump just kick it to him? Ain't Trump multi-billionaire or some shit?
According to Vanity Fair, Giuliani sent that invoice and Trump was like, who this? New number, who this? New phone, who this?
Rudy Giuliani, you've always been a snake. Had to find it. Elephant dick for you.
God damn you, Shane.
Yeah, I had to find it.
That's you know, that's just not a visual that you want.
That's
haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yep. No,
well, we will definitely will not be. We will definitely not be having sausages tonight.
No, sir. Wiener Schnitzel, it shall not be.
Yeah, you know what? All I know is if you was another animal and he just walked up and said, "Yo, what's going on?" You'd be like, "Hey, man, there's a reason I'm getting out your fucking way." God damn.
It looked like another trunk just between his legs. That's not. Come on, bro. All right, we're good.
Okay.
I think we get it.
We get
it. All right. So we're gonna move on from both Giuliani and Elephant Dicks, y'all. And as we do it, we're gonna do it a little something like this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Ha! All right, man. So basically the question is, you know, we all know the Jay-Z song "Who You With." This ain't really a reference to this. Yeah. I love bitches, shy bitches, bad bitches, bad bitches. I've never heard somebody rhyme bitches with bitches so many times, but who you with? I think at this point in time in America, we just need to go ahead and ask the question, dog. Let's go red coat, blue coat, or however y'all want to color coordinate this thing. But who are you? Like, who are y'all with? Because when you see how far somebody like Rudy Giuliani has gone, Uncle Stabby, come on, man, calm down. Sorry. When you see how far somebody like Rudy Giuliani has gone to the point of completely destroying his own career, just for the sake of insanity, for the sake of, you know, basically this fascism that they want to kick, right? This control that they want to keep in this very certain way. When I say they, I mean this, you know, primarily a group of white men, backed by, you know, a slightly smaller group of white women, who, you know, have this vision of what America is. Like I was saying earlier, unsmell their white air with your nigger nostrils, okay? Unsmell our white air.
I can't.
You breathe out only, you son bitch. Only for no inhaling. You know, that's kind of where they want to get us to. And then you got the, you know, the Paul Gosars and Ted Cruz's and, you know, all these just real dick shit guys who are perpetuating these lies and stirring up these cracker monkeys. And then there's the cracker monkey horde, right? Themselves who listen to it, only listen to these things. And at this point, I'm just like, all right, man, what do y'all really want to do? Like, who you with, man? Are you really with this America shit? No, obviously not. So we are. So let's meet at the square at high noon, man, and just get this shit on. Because this back and forth talk shit is getting on my nerves, man. Like the rhetoric it's damaging, man. It's painful. And I think we've already reached the point of no return, to be honest, in America. I'm not hoping for it. I'm not wishing for it. I'm not happy about it. I'm just saying, I think because, you know, we have like 32% of Republicans who believe that the election was stolen, which isn't a dominant faction.
Yeah, but they take good pictures though.
and you know, they're enough to start and try some shit. But more importantly, you have the legislators who are a part of that, right? And I believe that's 63% of the party.
Right.
nation, state, local wide, where they're working so hard to undermine democracy that we might wake up one morning with this piece of paper that says no black inhaling of oxygen of any kind in America, and I'm not about unsmelling air or my life or anything else. So I'm gonna keep breathing. And anybody who's trying to stop that, I think it's just time for you to recognize that that's what you're asking for, and that we can just go ahead and fight if you're not willing to back up off of that, because
they're not going to.
Otherwise, the rhetoric is all
it's bullshit. Yeah, I agree with you.
I guess I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood today. Sorry, that's my pop in for today. Who you with? Just go ahead and claim your side. Stop bullshitting.
Okay. But Manchin is Queen Bee said Manchin is suspect. I agree with you. And he needs to say who you with. If you
we should call him the Manchurian candidate.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Joe Manchurian.
Yeah, he's always blocking up the fucking works, and he's always siding with the right, who have a tendency not to side with the Democrats at all. But they're both pussies. I mean, wait a minute. I'm not gonna call him pussy because pussy's strong. I'm gonna call him
pussy is good.
And pussy is great.
Pussy is life.
Pussy is the best thing in the world. Let me tell you something. I can't remember the last time I had. Oh shit! It wasn't that long ago, but it was like maybe a month and a half, and before that it was like a year and a half. So I just want to say that I apologize for calling them they pussies, but they get on my fucking nerves.
That was Shang apologizing to pussy.
I apologize to pussy. The misuse of the word, because the Democrats are not standing up and fighting hard enough and admitting that the Republicans are not going to ever be bipartisan. They're not going to fucking work with them. And why are you keep fucking trying to reach across the aisle to somebody that's stabbing you in the fucking hand, you bitches?
All right, now you've started a debate too, Shang, unintentionally, but Shawnette, welcome to the show. Pop that. You know you're late, but she said, no, dick is the best thing in the world. I could only argue that mine is, not dick in general, but like, hey, I'll advocate for mine, but I can't speak on behalf of all dicks. So,
and I can't speak on mine either.
And honestly, I can't speak on.
I wish.
I was high, man. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Why you do that, man? Seriously. What's wrong with you?
All right, so we'll have the dick versus pussy, which is better debate. That'll be the ultimate versus.
Yeah, one day. Yeah,
one day.
And we definitely won't have Keith Sweat. Yeah. Oh God, that was fucking bad.
I'm the light skinned Keith Sweat.
Oh baby, fucking horrible.
I'm the light skinned Keith Sweat.
Yeah, and this was him dancing. Keith Sweat. I did Apollo with Keith Sweat. And you were horrible then, and you're horrible now.
Well, cancel that booking.
He was god awful. Oh, baby, whiny motherfucker. God damn. I can see him out. I can see him outside of his, like if his girl broke up with him. I can see him outside of her door, just licking the door. He
sounds like a mosquito pimp. Baby, I know.
He's so.
You better have on my dough.
Yeah,
it's kind of one of them things. All right, y'all. Miss Averb in the building. Yeah. You got it pregnant, but did you pay for it? Did you pay for it? Child support.
And and we got a couple people comment. Yeah, Bobby Brown was no better. They both something happened.
Bobby Brown looked like a to-go meal that was left out too long. It was just like. But I know life has thrown you a few, but come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay on your game, bro.
Stay on your game. But the end of the day is I agree with you pertaining to pick a side, but I think the Democrats are going to blow the midterm elections because they're fucking stupid and they won't just stand up and call it what it is. That bipartisanship is not working. The reaching across the aisle is not working. Stop it, you stupid bitches. And just stop it. Stupid bitches. You're just dumb. I mean, good Lord, don't you see they don't like you? They don't like you. They don't want to work with you. 146 of them still think fucking Trump is president. And you're over there trying to hug up and kiss on them and ask them for a vote. Fuck that. I want you to take a tire iron, go over to their house and bust them in the back of their fucking head. We won the popular vote, motherfucker. So that's how I feel. Okay, what's mom say?
Oh, she's on her overthrow the government tip today.
Well, yeah, I agree with her.
They all represent corporate America, capitalism. These mofos can no longer rule.
Well, yeah, but you know what? There's some people I know that couldn't rule. I mean, I can do coding, but if they ask me to run shit, I can run some shit, but some shit I would just be like, I don't know what the fuck.
Ja Rule couldn't rule.
Yeah, half the people that put their name, the rule in their name, didn't really rule stuff. But the bottom line is, I think that it's going to all come to a head, like Pedro said. I think that we're going to have a civil war, and I mean that. Not necessarily a physical civil war, even though I can see it breaking into that. I think we're going to have a absolute split of the country, and we're going to have to ship all these motherfuckers to Montana and let them live there.
Man, when we get to like, I just think about the show Handmaid's Tale a lot because, you know, as much as fiction is fiction, you know, a lot
of it is fact.
You look at 1984, you know, the novel and the, you know, which introduced this Big Brother idea, and like,
right,
we're there, right? Like our phones are listening and all of this shit, right? Like
they can find you through
Big Brother, yeah, Big Brother is watching. It's a thing. It became a thing. And you know, I look at Handmaid's Tale and I'm like, Gilead could totally be a thing here. Like the
absolutely,
like that could absolutely like looking at January 6th, I'm like, I mean, that's kind of what they were preparing themselves for. They wanted to kidnap governors. You know, yeah. So we're not too far gone from it.
In fact, the Michigan, the governor of Michigan, what is her name?
Big Gretch.
Big Gretch.
Yeah.
She's very lucky that the FBI or the CIA got hip to this fucking plot, because she could have ended up in the fucking woods with her head cut off. And now think about that. That sounds like a plot for a fucking movie, but this was real life. They wanted to kill her. These motherfuckers rolled up to the Capitol in Michigan. And if you see the footage, when I say they were fucking strapped, they were strapped with a whole bunch of shit. And they was ready to go. And the cops obviously didn't engage them. But man, and that's why I asked Pedro, I said, what the fuck is going on with Michigan? This is 4 different places in Michigan where there was militias that went off. And luckily they caught 11 of them. But you know there's more than 11. You know there's more than 11. And they were like, going to cut her head off? What the fuck? These are supposed, I'm going to do the quotations again, but again, it's quotations or tiger claw. These are Americans. These are Americans try to act like we're about America, and yet they keep doing shit that makes them seem like, just like, you know, the Taliban, which we are supposedly fighting against, they act Taliban-ish with their bitch ass. So, but America's full of that shit. So I agree with your moms. I say we overthrow this shit. Okay, somebody, Jamaica.
Jamaica was just going off on me for a minute, just because I ignored her birthday wishes a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry, Jamaica. My bad, girl. But thank you for the love and the wishes, and you're welcome for the tomahawk advice. There you go.
Yeah, Jamaica, you're welcome. Savage AF brought to you by the 2 motherfuckers in the screen. Well, us. All right, and my SHANGRY is some shit that disturbed me, and I hope it disturbs you too. Well, Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Is how white people feel. Let me tell you something. My thing today is about the double standard is out of in full effect. effect, man, because the bottom line is the justice system has shown its ass again. I found 4 different situations where they said that basically white rape is different than black rape. I know y'all like, wow, why the fuck would you have that as the thing you're talking about? It shows the double standard of the justice system. Okay, for instance, all these men here are all rapists, absolutely proven without a shadow of a doubt rapists. And these men also raped. But guess what? These men received 25 to 50 years. These men received a year, 6 months to a year on average. Okay, 6 months to a year for rape on average. 15 years. Okay, 6 months.
Out after 3.
And out after 3.
3 months.
After 3 months. So, and the woman was unconscious while he did it. The bottom line is white people are getting away not only with murder, not only obviously you look at Trump's situation, they're getting away with all the shit they do. All the shit they're allowed to be absolutely crazy. And they do this shit over and over again. And it's a double standard when it comes to the justice system. So why should I believe in any justice system that literally says, okay, you raped a woman, you raped a woman. Okay, but you, the way you raped only deserved 3 months. The way you raped deserved 15 months. And they both were actually, one was not more violent than the other. The other person slept with a woman while she was sleeping, the brother. He basically, had sex with her while she was sleeping. And when she woke up, he stopped. But still, you're out of the box. Fuck it. You'd go to jail. But they still should get the same time. But these are real situations. I don't know if you could tell it, the white dude on the right, but they said that jail would be bad for him. This is what they said. So they're getting away with murder. Do you know that white women, when they commit murder, get less time than black women who commit murder? That is what I'm saying is, how do we live in a society that is like that? And it makes you sit there and go, why are we sad? Why are black people acting like this? Because they are getting away with motherfucking murder and they're dancing around while they're doing this shit. Are you kidding me? This is what's going on. They're having a good time. American Psycho. This is what they're doing. They're up there doing that. And we're getting 15 years for the same fucking crime. Also, the football player I talked about before, where he was in jail for 5 years before the woman actually said he didn't rape me. It was consensual sex. And they let him out. He lost his entire career. It was going to be one of the top picks. This white young man, if you see with the orange jumpsuit on, I don't know if you can. Okay, there it is. With the orange jumpsuit on, another athlete, student athlete. And guess what? They said they didn't want to ruin his entire life or his entire possibility at a career in sports. Now, these are all factual. You can look them up. And this is what we're dealing with. And you wonder why black people look like this. You wonder why and why we have some apprehension when it comes to the justice system. And, but they say they love us, but they say they're down for us. It makes me apprehensive and it makes me judge them. So the double standards in full effect. You can look it up. This is another case that just came up where a white defendant was caught. They caught the semen. They had the semen in her. She was not consensual. Check it out. He got a year. Also, he beat her to the point where her retina was detached and her cheekbone was crushed in. The black defendant that raped the girl, then he did rape her, that raped the girl. He raped her, then he tried to run. He is getting 25 years. Didn't beat her up, didn't do anything like that, but rape is still beating her up. I don't give a fuck what you say. So I just want to ask the people in the feed, why would we believe in a justice system that's like this? And this is not something I'm talking about that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. This was 2 months ago. 2 months ago, this happened. So what I wanted to find out what the people thought, because it made me sick. It made me mad. And what do you think? That disparity at 3 months? 3 months?
Well, I mean, it starts with that we get policed more, arrested more for the same crimes. And then within that illogic, it makes sense that we would get more time for the same crimes. I think, it's sad, not surprising, and sad that it is not surprising. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That's
on so many levels. You know,
yeah. 2 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you know, it's not getting any better anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, but
we can really see that.
But Pedro, I mean, the disparity is just absolutely fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, somebody mentioned earlier that it's the modern day slave trade. I think it was Shawnee, one of our Bermuda too.
Yeah.
But she, you know, we use the prison work labor, and when I say we, I mean corporate America does. I mean, like prisons make. I'm about to.
You're right.
Sorry.
Damn, man.
Little sneeze there. Sorry about that, guys. I felt it coming. I was like, oh, I can't fight this one. So prisons make like uniforms for McDonald's and Burger King and you know, that old license plate adage, you know what I mean? Like you'll be in the penitentiary making license plates. Well, I don't know if they make license plates anymore, but they make a lot of products for corporate America.
Right.
And a lot of big corporations use, and you know, these prisoners get paid pennies per hour. And
it basically is it's a slave trade. And Shawnee, let me tell you something.
Shawnee.
The judge said Chauvin got less time for killing George Floyd than black men get for possession. Think about that. Our life is not as much. So I'm not trying to, you know, end this show on a downer, but it just made me think about it. I didn't respect it before, and I really don't respect it now. When I read the background on the case that I'm just telling you about the 2 months ago, that it was exact same, except for one was violent and rape, and one was rape. They're both horrible. They both should do time, period. But not only did he beat her to a pulp, and rape her. It's a violence. It just seems like, just from that standpoint, they both should get time, but he should get more time. But he didn't, because they felt like it'll hinder his, you know, future. It's supposed to hinder your fucking future. You raped a woman, you bitches. And if you is that, I see dudes that do shit like that. If you're that corny and you're that fucked up that you can't get some pussy just on some game shit, or you're not, just go buy a fucking woman. Go get a prostitute. They got them legal in Vegas. At the ranches in Vegas. Save up your money and go get some pussy. Stop fucking trying to take it, you cornball, sad sack, bitch ass motherfuckers. And if the system don't want to switch up that shit where it says black men should get 25 years, while a white dude who did the exact same thing gets 3 months, fuck it forever. And I agree with your mom. We need to overthrow all this shit because nothing's working right. Pick your side, bitches.
All right, so the feds are basically going to raid my mother's house tonight. It's all good. I'm ready.
Hey,
Savage
AF. You knew she was going down that path anyway.
We know she's spicy. My mom, she still got it. Savage AF, y'all. You know what it is, man. Thank you for joining us on another one.
Yeah.
This has been your episode for today, July 6, 2021.
I have a few announcements.
Pardon me.
I have a few announcements. First off, elephant dick. No. Wow.
I can't even look at my own show.
I don't even look at it again. If you get a chance, make sure you check me out this weekend. I will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'll be in Las Vegas, Nevada at the South Point Casino. I'll be doing one show at 12:30 a.m. So it'll actually be the 10th, not the 9th, even though it is night of the 10th. And also, if you get a chance in August, me and your man, the Mans with a Z, Black Pedro, will be doing a show in North Hollywood. Let them know a little bit about it, man.
Oh, it's one of the newest clubs in LA, in the area, man. The Comedy Chateau. A beautiful spot, beautiful venue, a beautiful place to do comedy. And, we're going to be there Saturday, August 28th, 7:30 p.m. We'll get the Eventbrite link out to you guys very soon, but just, pencil that into your calendar. Actually, ink it in. Tattoo it actually on your whatever hand is your non-dominant hand.
Right.
Tattoo it on the back there.
Make sure you tattoo it in there. And we're going to be there. And then we will also have other special guest comics that'll be on the show. But me and Pedro will be featuring on that show. And then one more thing, this weekend, I'm taping a show, live TV taping for Amazon Prime again. Laughter After Dark at Notoriety. The information is actually on my website, IamShang.com. If you want to come check out the taping, please come out if you happen to be in Vegas this Saturday at 9:00. Check me out. Thank you for supporting Savage AF. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro, at Black Pedro. And make sure if you get a chance, follow me, Comedian Shang. I appreciate y'all. Y'all good motherfuckers. But if you believe in this double standard ass system, you can eat a dick. And you know what kind of dick you can eat? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Look. And I knew somehow we'd come back here, and Lady Hazel May says she's breaking into the zoo tonight. Watch out, Dumbo. So she's gonna fuck an elephant tonight. That's how savage
this audience is.
All right, y'all, ladies.
All right, y'all.
Get as much elephant dick as you can tonight. Come back with your sore vaginas tomorrow, and we will see you
tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. We will see you then. Y'all take care of yourself. Don't get in trouble. And remember, elephant dick is not for everybody.
might be for nobody.
Nobody, yes.